Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel, Basic Economics with Joseph. I'm responding to the questions. Where do you find the snacks, and what's the best way to get started? Two great questions. Now, I don't want this to be a channel based on vending machines, but hey, if people ask me, hey, I will supply. So, first question is how to get started. There are multiple ways to get started. The best way to get started is to find a vendor within your area who distributes the vending machines. So, for example, I use this people out of Atlanta. I guess I can name drop. They're called A&M Equipment Sales. That's who I started with. And so the way I first started was I called them and I was like, hey, I'm interested. And so what they do is they make you use this app, and this is the same app that you track your sales. Or no, actually disregard. You use this platform called ClickLease. It's called ClickLease, and what they do is they do a soft pull on your credit, and you basically get pre-approved. And then once you get pre-approved, they will work with the distributor to get you paid out. And then just like every month after you get your machine, everything gets started up, then you just pay them back every single month, whatever the monthly price is. Could be $200, could be $300. It just depends on the machine that you buy. Like I said, quality versus quantity. That is very important. Peace of mind. Buy once, cry once. So that's very, very important. All right. I think that's about it as far as purchasing the machine. Now, again, it depends on like where you are in the country, and that's a big one because because me, I'm like I say, I'm in South Carolina and they're right based in Georgia. So for me, that was when I went there for training, and they listen to the people, and they talk to me, and it was pretty short and sweet. So when I do order a machine, it usually takes maybe 2 3 days, just depending on what how busy they are. Now, as far as purchasing snacks, so obviously the whole thing is you want to have wide margins, because you want to be able to make a profit on your snacks. Where I get mine from, multiple places. The key is to look for deals. Now, obviously, I get a lot of mine from Sam's Club. That's probably my primary. Also, I have a guy who I work with. He's able to get snacks for really cheap. I'm not sure. Like, I guess he gets them from I guess like an auction. And I just go and I meet him, and he like I've been working with that guy for a couple of years, so kind of like a candy plug. So I get good deals. So just got to find something like that, like a market or a flea market, or somebody who is able to get that kind of stuff. Or a big one is during holidays. So Valentine's Day, Christmas, and Halloween, they always do those theme sales with the snacks. Particularly candy bars like Reese's and Snickers. Like, for example, I have a Snickers right here. As you can see, the Snickers has a Halloween package on it, but yet it's good until April. And here's the thing: this Snickers is just as the same as any other Snickers in the original wrapper. Um, and so if you can get that, I think I got that for dirt cheap, and I got some Kit Kats, and like if you can get that stuff for dirt cheap, because here's the thing: like those, when they sell it in those long, like 3 yard sticks. On the outside, it'll be theme colored with Christmas or whatever, but in the inside, the original packaging will still be like regular candy bars and stuff like that. It's so that's so as far as drinks goes, again, look for deals. Me here located in South Carolina, I'm able to use Food Lion, Publix, Harris Teeter, check your Dollar General, uh, Walgreens. Just so when you're going to the grocery store, just to go shop regularly, just be very aware of like, hey, they're doing a deal 2 for 3, or even gas stations. You know, I have a gas station here. I think it's called oh man, not Parker's. I forgot the name. Oh, Finks. Um, I think it's called the name. But yeah, sometimes they'll do these really good deals on like usually like holiday weekends, like 4th of July and Labor Day, and they will sell like really good deals on soda where I can get them for like 33 cents a can, and then I turn them around and I usually sell them for $1. Speaking of pricing items, of course you want to make a profit. Here's the thing though, you know, inflation is curving everybody's pockets. And just today I was in the Sam's Club and I realized that the prices are going up. Well, remember, it's not the prices are going up, the currency is just trash. So we have to spend more dollars to buy more goods and services. Here's the thing though, as a small business, you have to raise your prices, and people don't like it. You know, people, they'll go out there and they'll buy $300 shoes, but if you raise your snacks 50 cents or $1 or whatever, they get really butthurt. Like, hey man, why'd you do that for? And you know, I think they know you. Like, I think they know you have to stay profitable, and I think you just have to break it. You just have to break it down to them. You know, I think part of it is having a good relationship with the people who you where your location is at, but also, you know, give them a little bit of a warning. Maybe put something on the window. Hey, in 2 months from now, expect for the prices of drinks or whatever to go up due to inflation to keep to stay profitable. But yeah, here's a lot of my snacks. They're stacked. A lot of snacks, drinks. Those are empty boxes. I'm actually going to give those to my guy on the weekend. But yeah, there's some more on the bottom. But yeah, it's all about finding good deals. It's all about finding a great location. The best way to find a location, the way I did it was I knocked on doors, and I was just very aggressive. I remember when I first did it, I think I got like 20, 25 no's, and then in the same day, I got 3 yeses, and those 3 yeses have changed my life. And then I went to so many locations that I passed out cards that eventually one of the locations kept my card, and they actually gave it to a gentleman who had a vending machine there, and I ended up buying his business as well. So that was really nice. So yeah, I recommend getting into it. I enjoy it. I do fill them up myself. At a point, I will get somebody to do it for me and train them and pay them very, very well. Remember, don't work in your business, work on your business. Because if you're working in your business, how can you work on your business? How can I grow and expand if I'm doing this myself, you know? Basically self-employed. The whole key is to be passive income, but that's about it. As far as the cash goes, as far as taking out the cash, I just take it straight to the bank. Sometimes I will use it like personally for small things, but most of the time I just take it to the bank. And remember, I also get card transactions, and you basically get an email every single Friday, just saying how much your sales. You get sales every single day, but then you get the actual payout on every Friday. So, but that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Just like I told you, my whole goal here is to be transparent. I'm not a gatekeeper. Ask me again. Any questions? If I haven't answered it, we'll talk via message. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, like I always say, educate yourself and educate others. Thank you guys. Have a great day.